we were wondering whether or not this woman could fit the classic case of a sociopath, which is different from a psychopath. It's a sociopath, from my understanding, is someone who honestly, truly believes everything that they say is the truth and could pass a lie detector test. People have actually indicated that Scott Peterson is a sociopath because to this day he believes he did not kill Lacey Peterson.
Everything that she said in this case, she has said with conviction. And again, we talked about
like Eric.
Yeah, I mean, she took the police down the garden path many times in this case and did it with conviction. She believed every word she said.
Not to say that Eric
and Eric does too.
Excuse me, I am not at one of my board meetings where I get picked on all the time. But Lynn, the point
that explains it now.
Thank you so much. Your husband's calling.
He remembered my name.
Yes, Nancy, seriously.
Y'all say what?
Seriously.
That woman is guilty.
Yes, not now though. Listen, the bottom line is that the opposite of a closed mind is an open mind. And even though it's very difficult for our viewing audience to understand that, we have a legal system, we have a constitution, and one of the things that we learned through the whole Iraqi crisis with these detainees is they were deprived of certain constitutional rights. Let's not deprive this person with that constitutional rights, and let's not jump to conclusions 3 hours after an indictment. And that's what you folks are doing.
I don't think the callers are closed-minded. I think that they have open minds. I mean, I think that they're using their intelligence. You can't ask a juror to throw their intelligence to the wind. I mean, at this point in the case, this is all we have. And based on what we have right now, circumstantially, it looks like Casey
have you heard the other
killed
side
her
yet,
daughter.
But have you heard the other side
she
yet?
Had the opportunity
Excuse
to
me,
come forward.
Deborah, have you heard the other side
yet? No, we haven't heard the other side, and there will be a time we hear the other side.
Still have that Fifth Amendment.
But
Remember that amendment from law school?
She had the opportunity to
I
come
think
forward.
jurors will be able to diagnose the other side. I think they'll be able to digest it. I think
Prediction?
you can find somebody who's open, but I think right now people are using their intelligence and making inferences based on the evidence. That's what we have right now.
Triple hearsay from news reporters from Florida, very fine, outstanding journalists
Eric,
who are not inside the grand jury.
It was from her own actions. She had all this time to come forward and say, oh my child is gone. I need someone to help find my child.
How do you know what she did in her private life?
Do that.
That wasn't part of the news story.
She didn't do it in her private life because if she did, everyone would be talking about that, clearly.
If there wasn't
and
speculation,
no one's even mentioning it.
We wouldn't have this show.
If you want to see more of this episode of It's Your Call, you can with Comcast On Demand. Using your Comcast cable, go to Channel 1, get local, CN8, and then choose It's Your Call, CN8. On air, online, and on demand.